Hey everyone, it's time for Content with Toya. Join me for candid interviews with people in your neighborhood. This week, we have Reginald Blount, and I'll let him explain exactly who he is and what he's running for.
My name is Reginald Blount. I am a native of Jacksonville, Florida, 30 years military, adjunct professor at Florida State College. I run a little small certification business also. And what else do you want to know?
Why are you running?
Well, when you come back to Jacksonville after 30 years in the military and you go up on Sutel and nothing has changed, then something's going terribly wrong.
Absolutely. What do you plan to accomplish? What is your goal?
Well, one of the main goals is creating an anchor in the community. A lot of times they want things developed. People talk about, our areas don't have businesses. Well, what you want to do is create an anchor. What happens when J.C. Penney leaves the mall? Eventually the mall just dies out because there's nothing to hold them all together. I've already created what's called a Northwest Sports Stadium and Business Complex Center. Some people want to call it the Bob Hayes Stadium, but that's a family name. So I said, no, we'll just, for now, names can always change. We'll go with that. It's also on my Facebook page. I did a video of it. I have pictures of it. Now it's just an idea because people have been talking about it for decades. So what I did, and I do a lot of architectural building, so I actually build the model. And some of the people in the community have talked about it and they like it. So that, to me, if you want to really start galvanizing the Northwest area, you got to put something there that's going to draw other businesses and help it develop. And it kind of does this and then spreads out.
Okay.
And what's the district you're running?
At-large Group 5. That's citywide. This is a part of the at-large district. It covers all the areas, mainly in the urban core, all the way around 295, through downtown, most of downtown, all the way down close to Wilson Boulevard.
And who's currently in that position?
And Sam Newby, Councilman Sam Newby, is in that position. He will be terming out, and it's pretty much a wide open race now.
Okay. Why do you feel like you're the best qualified candidate?
Well, that's an interesting question. When you talk about qualified, one thing I tell people, I say, are you an American citizen? They say, yeah. Are you resident Duval? You have a love for your community? I say, yeah. I say, yeah, I'm sure you can read and write. Then you're qualified to run for city council. Now, you have adjectives that help you maybe become a better councilman, especially if you're good with land uses. Maybe you serve on the zoning committee. You may be good at finances. Those are just adjectives. But I like when people say qualified, I like to say everybody who I just named out is qualified, but some people don't want to deal with it. But because a lot of times they'll say, well, what qualifications do you have? There's really no qualifications that you specifically need. It doesn't say that in any of the city council charters or their job description. But since you did ask, I worked in special operations in the military. And I worked under what's called civil governance. In the military, people call it civil affairs. That's directly working with the population, humanitarian assistance, reconstruction, negotiation, everything that has to do with a municipality, and doing it in an austere environment, which means like combat zones, things like that. That's really challenging. We used to go out and actually do what's called area assessments of entire villages, entire cities, to find out what the infrastructure is, and we would put all of these things together, get together with Air Force engineers and the foreign contractors to try to build up that area. So those are good skills to have, along with management. I was in charge of thousands of soldiers and different things like that that can enhance being a city council person.
Well, thank you so much. It sounds like your qualification is passion. I thank you for your time.
Thank you.